Hello folks and welcome back to Wartales, and we are here in the massive town of Gothenburg trying to... Firstly, at the moment, trying to figure out how big this place actually is. Can you even go down the... Holy hellfire, we can actually go down the piers? That's going to be... complicated. Okay. Let's have a look down the piers. There's going to be a secret down there, one of them, I'm sure. At some point, there's going to be a secret down one of these piers. Right. The Magnificent was over there. We're trying to find out who killed the broker, Broker Hovendorp. And as far as we've spoken to a couple of people, she did not care for the poor people. She was and just kept. So, and there's a an organization called the People's Fellowship, who had previously tried to assassinate her. So they might be involved. They looked really disappointed last time they tried to assassinate her and nothing worked. Can you camp inside town? That feels weird. A lot of RPGs don't let you camp inside a town. Okay, is everyone fine and dandy at the moment? Okay, how are we doing here? My mouse is doing its thing again, where it's clicking all out of whack. Okay, that's out of... There you go, you discard the body. There you go. What are you doing over here, buddy? Still got one more rest for that fragment over there. That's fine there. Rack is okay. Dice. We're doing some production of honey. Oh, can you actually... You can't make beer at the moment. Hemp requires to make beer. That's hops, surely. And blueberries make wine. Brandy. Okay, well we got plenty of honey for the time being. We got more coming in with comfrey and stuff like that, and snow iris, etc, etc. Things happening over there. We wanna... Meat drying rack 2 also produces animal fat. Drying meat also produces fat, or the tanning rack lets us produce white leather from ghostly animal carcasses. We have ghostly animal carcasses somewhere. We've specifically kept them for that reason, I think. So we'll upgrade you. And also we'll upgrade... We can't upgrade actually the rope now. We can make rope. Impaling stake. Camping gear gurney. You know what? We can make more rope. Give me another 10 rope, please. And... we can make a meat drying rack just to produce some fat as well. Let's go in here real fast, because now we can go over here and not go over there and see what last tiers do. Last tier of tanning rack, infected blood from plagued leather, and produces one more leather. Grab that, and the well, the other thing I got, meat drying rack 2. I did that already. Okay. So tanning rack 2, whip. Cooking ladle. Knowledge. Cannibalism? Do I want to grab cannibalism? I feel like I'm doing okay on food. Sticky oil, anything we're grabbing here? A lot of concentrates. It's just concentrates. And cooking pots. Hemp tea. Requires milk and hemp. Okay. That's a 6 food. Really? That is intriguing. That's a 6 food, and we can make it once. Of course, a knowledge point. If you make that... Ooh, interesting. Intriguing. I like the idea of that. Boiled eels. I'll spend the points. Spend the oils, button, venison skewers, in case we ever need these things. Alright, and then here... What we got here? Journeyman Blacksmith set number 2. Apparently we need to get to a So forge and basically crank out a bunch of low-level stuff for with Beric to get that level up. And so that's pork stew, increases valor points. That's eel stew for dexterity. We'll do brew infused wolf ribs because that's less of an issue for me. Some bread, 8. Danger 10%. There's danger in town. That's just iffy. And we'll do a bottle of cider. -8. That should be fine. As far as I'm aware, that should be okay. We have 8 anyway, and K is now ill. We got a bunch of stuff. We got some wood, we got some mead, we got some honey, we got a bone rattle, we got some cured meat, we got some grease, we got some raw materials, we got some salt. We're producing a bunch of stuff now. You can stay there. Apparently you can just stay there gaining knowledge anyway. Just fine, I suppose. Okay, go rest in the gurney. No one wants to have a chat. Good. Right. Let's keep Did we check down there? Possibly, I think we did. Right. Can't even remember now. It's not even been that long. That's how mindless the activity was. There's a bridge into like Gothenburg proper, I guess. So we're out here. We have the market and the whorehouse. We'll go this way then. We'll go up the river. Just to see if there's anything up there. Is there anything in that square over there? No, because we came in that square. We're sure there's nothing over there. Okay. There's the church over here. No, that's the university. Intriguing. Gothenburg Uni. There's a lot of stuff over here. People inspect the books. History of Gothenburg. Okay, that's probably volume 1. Lockpick that chest. Alumni. Professor, lockpick. Okay, well let's do the lockpicking first then. Okay, please. With my mouse the way it is, this is actually quite tricky. Right, 1, 2, 3. I open my damn mouth. Okay, good. Let's see what the history of the place. The Northern Kingdom was the largest and most powerful in the known world. Ruled by the Alazar family from time immemorial, it inspired both fear and respect in its neighbors. But discontent was brewing among its people. The merchants and bourgeois who fostered the kingdom's wealth were burdened by heavy taxes that left them with little left of their hard-earned coins. So when General Edor set his sights on his aging kingdom, merchants leapt at the chance. Deprived of Grinmere and virtues, what little the Alazars still held onto was inevitably taken by General Edor. The great kingdom was annihilated. Today the kingdom of Alazar is but a shadow of its former self, and its rulers can only mourn its bygone glory. It would come of no surprise if Alazar tried to reunify the Northern Kingdom. Right, okay. Portraits of Professor Virgil. Although he's been missing for over a decade, many scholars still believe he's alive. You didn't see that was a light-up thing. Right, let's have a chat down here then.
If you wanted to study the ancients, you should have applied for a position in Alazar. Their knowledge on the subject is much more advanced than ours.
Have you ever been to their mountains? All the knowledge in the world couldn't convince me to live in a place covered in snow all year long.
Okay, so they are... Alazar study the ancients.
Say, you're mercenaries, aren't you? You wouldn't happen to have a few bodies to donate? Since Gothenburgers are so reluctant to hand over their dead, we don't have enough corpses for our medical students to dissect. I can't bear to think what will happen when they need to trepan a living patient. Provide what I need to teach my students properly, and I might be able to provide information about Willa Old Hovendorp. I performed the autopsy on her body.
Right. Let's find some bandits then.
Try as I might, I can't get those Harag savages to rename their marsh boar.
Croc swine.
Croc swine? How could anyone take my bestiary seriously?
We're competing with the Edoran University to compile the first contemporary bestiary. Isn't this contest of intellects exciting?
Not particularly.
The universities of Gothenburg and Alazar never stopped working together, not after our kingdoms were divided, nor during the war.
Where exactly is the listener standing right now? Like everything else, you're there talking to them, but clearly the listener floats in midair. We can fly. We don't use it anywhere all the time, but we can fly. We gotta find some bodies. Guard post. Do some comfrey over there. Science providers. Guard post. Captain Arnaud. Some Gothenburg wine.
The
Jose.
people hated Broker Willa Old Hovendorp, but they still want to see the murderer hang.
Are you sure about that?
Maybe they are angry they didn't get to kill her themselves.
Maybe. Right, Captain Arnold, you're purple.
Ah, I'm glad to see you. We've not managed to contact the Brotherhood. This manhunt has scattered them all across the city. The Alizarian embassy is surrounded by the mob, and there are fears of a riot breaking out. The people are accusing the ambassador of murdering the broker. They might have a point, nobody would argue with that. But we cannot have plebs gutting him in the street. This kind of diplomatic incident would be damaging to the entire kingdom.
What exactly am I accepting here? I'm accepting it anyway, but what exactly am I accepting here? Also, don't like the way you're speaking, buddy.
Very well. Talk to the guards who are containing the crowd. They desperately await your arrival. Very well.
Okay. However, if I succeed at this, I get a bunch of information about who did it. Well, a bunch of information, I get 10% of the way there.
Might I interest you in my humble wares, my good sirs?
Yeah, you can take the dagger. You can take the amazing hairbrush, the piece of pottery, the glass lens, the bone rattle, the bone lucky charm, the gems. I'll take from you the venison. And maybe the perch. Right. Go down here. The tavern, good. And the apothecary. And the forge. Okay, we found what would be the center of town.
Had Broker Hovendorp taken my potions, she wouldn't be dead. Believe me.
20 just to heal K now. You know what? Do it.
See? My potions work miracles. Tell everyone about them. I have a lot of competition in this city.
The Brave's Oil. When the unit uses a valor-based skill, it has a 50% chance to regain 1 valor point. Okay. Pick it up anyway, just to have the thing. So I would ask you the question as well.
Broker It's not the first time the broker was attacked, you know. Last month, the People's Fellowship tried to set her manor on fire.
Right, let's learn Brave Oil. Right. Rin, you currently are better one, aren't you? Yeah, because you have the herbarium, so the chance to retrieve the part of the resources. You're 438 into this. Awada, you're 40. Yeah, so let's carry on with Rin for the time being. We could make unstable oil, misty oil, and brave oil. Only have one more pristine essence. We can make 11 Alizarian. 11 rhyme. Okay, we'll make that's definitely worth doing because we'll make all the rhyme steel we can. We get a bunch of iron and gems and stuff out of that, and we'll make all the Acadian steel we can as well. And we have here cures for the plague. We can make cures for the plague. Interesting. We can make a cure for the plague. We have 5 already, so it's not vital, but it's good to know that we can make a cure for the plague, should we require it. Oh, we must have gotten Grey Cluster out of making something else. Or wasn't I just paying attention? Okay. Oh, we might have reclaimed one of the things. Rat bait. Okay, we're good. What I can do, however,
Had Broker
sell
Hovendorf
those
taken
to
my
you.
potions, she wouldn't be dead. Believe me.
Okay, leave. Leave. Right. Let's stop in the Tavern of Fortune's Maid. Okay, so nothing up there, nothing up there. So, emissary, but you're not the emissary, you're some in green.
Aren't you the mercenaries who paid my toll to Tiltrin?
Are we? It is you, I recognize you. Don't go anywhere, I've got something for you.
So it was worth helping me, eh? Have a nice glass of wine to celebrate.
Nice. Good. We paid 200 for your thing, so I guess getting it back, I'm very thankful for that.
Ones who got my cousin across the border.
Seed sausage, broker's table, mead pike and seed sausage.
He promised you. Well, I hope you're here to spend it.
Right, let us sing for our supper. We have learned, I've been told how to get some of the other ones. Only one of them is going to happen, I think. Sorry, two of them can happen. The other one's going to be complicated. I'll do that after this, I think. Anyway. Don't give me that stutter, damn. I don't need the stutter. It's hard enough to do this because there's no match to the music. So I don't need stutter right now. How did this get past testing? Some more rubies, nice. Going pretty well for you, didn't it? Yes, it did.
You're the ones who got my cousin across the border. By Jeru. When he told me how much he promised you. Well, I hope you're here to spend it.
Well, we spend some of it getting the seed sausage, pork and hemp, and then mead pike. Honestly, that sounds way easier to make than I was expecting. I'll be honest with you, that sounds way easier to make than I was expecting. Pork and hemp, that's fine, we get that a lot. Broker's table is... We need to find mead pike somewhere. But I'm assuming that's pike and mead. Something we make loads of anyway. Like we make mead anyway, from flowers, from honey. And Gothenburg wine it requires 4 Gothenburg wine each. So I gotta keep my eye open for this stuff like that. Yeah, I gotta keep my eye open for Gothenburg wine and buy it when I can. Because I don't think you can... Can we make Gothenburg wine? Is there anywhere that's set, like, what's the ingredients for Gothenburg wine? Seed sausage is the one that increases the stuff anyway. Pretty good, actually, think about it. It's not as good as the Broker's Table, but it's something. It's 10% less. Right. These are all people that can get some new people in. They're all level 8 people, so they're coming in a pretty good level. Astronomer. Okay, so you're a person that can join. You're not. You're an astronomer.
Don't trust the university folk. The earth is round.
Broker Hovendorf didn't want to fund my research. I hate her.
The earth is round, eh? That's madness you speak of. Hello, informant.
You're investigating Broker Hovendorp's death, aren't you? I may know people who can help you, but I'm afraid I don't know how to contact the People's Fellowship.
Welcome. Well, the thing is, I can just read these now. The broker's son disappeared on the night of his murder, and the broker Burner needs champions for the arena. Emissary, hello.
Might you be looking for work?
Vanquish Yormatold's squad. Locate Tomb of the Ancients. Fight Fenris Dread. Okay, well, let's grab all of these then. Are you in town? You can have 5 contracts. So Bandit's Lair. I'll take Bandit's Lair, because Bandit's Lair is damn good. I'll take Bandit's Lair. I'll take Fenris Dread as well. For 666. We'll take 2 of the Ancients as well. And that's 5 anyway. So it's 3. So let's keep hitting this until... If it succeeds, it succeeds. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Honestly, like, spending influence on that, I could just be hitting that like over and over again and just be okay with it. Cool. Cool. We're low on honey at the moment. Right, there, and the forge.
I don't know what's going on at the Hovendorp mine. I haven't received any ore in days. This cannot be allowed to continue. With these ore supply problems, Broker Burner wants me to renew all his fighters' equipment. So I've work to do, and suppliers to chase up.
Okay, so interesting. Now let's see. Beric, you need to level up your... You need to earn about 1,000 experience to become a master. So the idea, I think, is you basically churn out crap. You just churn out rubbish. You know, just push that stuff out forever. You're using goat plates and some ghost brigandine and ghost jackets. We can make some rhymesteel jackets now. You know, rhymesteel brigandines. Who's currently using, of my heavy armor users? You're using corporal's plate armor, which I'm sure I can get a better. 24 and 87. 24 and 87. So we can get more armor in there. We need more guard. Who else is using heavy? I think, are you the only heavy user? You might be the only heavy user. Medium, heavy. Medium, sorry, light, medium, light, medium. You're the only heavy user, so Rhymestone Brigandine is specifically for Shaitan, so stop beeping at me. Screw that one up. Wow, really screwed the pooch on that one. Thankfully there's 2 armor layers here, and it's 1 heart, so it's not bad. No one's using straight stuff, right? Hang on, let me quickly just make sure people aren't pinging me. So who's actually using straight gear? Like, just a standard stuff that we use. You're using a straight Ramsey Ballsy blade, but that's already the appropriate level. You're using super weapons, you're using super weapon, super weapon, super weapon, super weapon, super weapon, super weapon, super weapon. The reloaded uses a damage dagger. And that's the reloaded damage dagger, and Warsmith uses a Rhymesteel Ballsy blade, which is already made. Which can, we can just get another second Rhymesteel Ballsy blade, but we need the we want the poison. Rhymesteel Brigandine. I made Rhymesteel Brigandine, didn't I? I didn't actually make the plate armor. I didn't make the bloody plate armor. Oh, thank God I actually saved it. I'm very thankful that people are yelling at the screen right now. I'm thankful I have enough to actually make this as well. But yeah, I should have made this. Hopefully now I can do this without screwing up. There you go. Rhymesteel plate armor, 31, 179 in 3 armor layers. How are you doing for your experience at the moment? 612. Okay, we get about through. Okay, we got about 300 from there. Okay, and Shaitan. You lose a couple of movement. No, you don't. That stays exactly the same. This is just an improvement. Looks nice as well. Like that's, yeah, this looks cool. This looks neat. Plus the Rhymesteel Heater Shield. Was it always called Maid's Coppice? Was it always called Maid's Coppice? I always think of it the Eternal Glory. Did they change its name? I can't remember now. Right, so we can give you like a bunch of trackers reinforced to increase your guard even further. Oh, that would be really good. The Nimble Elbow. Need repair? We're 1 point short. Okay, fine. And who's going to use the... You've got the Ghost Brigandine, the Rhymesteel Brigandine. So we have to get the... remove the reinforcements, which we get to keep, I think. Yeah, because of our stuff. So 17 and 55. Bam. Now with this gear, I'm actually far happier. Actually, no, I'm actually far happier with going maybe into a harder area now. Don't take me on my word on that yet, but you know, hush hush. So does anyone who uses medium not have something appropriate? No, you have your Renegade's Brigandine, which is way better. It also has reinforced layer of the Ox on it. Victor, you've got. Nah, this is now no longer appropriate. Yeah, this is now the worst thing we've got. Okay, we can sell those then. I mean, making that armor was really, really nice. Really good. I mean, making more Rhymesteel Brigandines? What do you mean? We need a bunch of Rhymesteel. I need Rhymesteel. Shockingly, I understand that. We need to go mining for a bunch of iron. Ghost throwing hatchets. I need to make craft at least one of these, just so I can unlock the next tier up. I'm not going to use any of it, but hey. Increases your guard. You'll do the same damage. Was it 25 to 55, 30 to 55, 30 to 55. So Ghost throwing sickle actually has a lower maximum damage, but it has a chance to apply a debuff, whereas this ignores guard entirely. That I didn't know. Intriguing. That ignores guard, and that applies bleeding on a critical hit. We will craft some. That only 10 XP for that though. That wasn't. Yeah, I need to craft things like this stuff. Oh, I can. Okay, if I buy 4 coal, I can make the Rhymesteel jacket.
I don't know what's going on at the Hovendorp.
You can sell that and that.
I haven't received any ore in days. This cannot be allowed to continue.
Buy 4 of those. And let's make Rhymesteel jacket. No. That annoyed me. 287. So what are we at now, Eric? 721. So how much do we get for just like making a basic iron falchion? Oh, God damn it! Wow. 14. Yeah. You have to really churn out crap, or make better tiered stuff. I'm not sure if it was that just we got that because we got the first.
I don't know what's going
and
on.
falchion can get sold. Rhymesteel jacket we want to keep.
This
right.
Cannot be allowed
blah
to
blah blah blah
continue.
blah. Yes. Now, Warsmith. You lose critical hit from that, unfortunately, but you gain a bunch of armor, so you can actually get into combat. Mawada. You lose critical hit. And dex, but the critical hits and the dex can go into that. It's not a problem. Rhymesteel jacket. We'll see if we can make a couple of. Here, take throwing knife. Okay. See, that's not as interesting to me as like. As the other ones are. I mean, I think that looks neater, and that looks pretty cool. That one less so. Not sure why. I think that's a bit too puffy. I think it's a bit too puffy for my taste. Okay, let's see. Sell that. No, didn't have. I could have just given that to more. Never mind. Can we make... the track of reinforced layer increases your guard by 3. We can make 2 of these. Orange reinforced layer increases your strength by 2, your dexterity raise 2, critical hits and movements. Reinforced layer of the stag, reinforced layer of the falcon, fox, ox, serpent, and rat. If I had coal, I could make 2 more of the ox. Although, so yeah, barracks full. Shaita needs 3 there, which means we could totally give Shaitan a movement plus 2, a movement plus 2, a couple of, okay, I could take a couple of stags, and where's the movement plus 2 one? That's rat. It's fox. I'll be Shaitan. And you need 2 there. It'll be like dex stuff, dex crit stuff, which is falcon. That's 40, so you got 40 experience for that. Okay, so, right. So, Shaitan. I'll give you Fox, because that cancels out the movement penalty. And a couple of the stag layers. A bit more strength in there. Particularly hit for 39 to 49 damage. And you have 241 armor. And then we go to Warsmith. Your crit chance is currently 38%, it'll go up to 42% crit. 42% crit chance, doing a crazy amount of crit damage anyway. You are a Journeyman Tinkerer, you have 820, okay, we actually managed to chunk through quite a bit of experience there. That is surprising to me, to a certain extent. Good. So, still ongoing, we need to find some bodies. Need to find some bodies. There's something over there. We're still exploring Gothenburg. We have missions now. We got a couple of vanquishes over there. I wonder if this is still broken. If it's still broken, it's going to be annoying, but got a couple of vanquishes there and there. We have the boss of the area, Fenris Dread, there. We have a bandit's lair over there, and there's a massive tomb of the ancients to do over there, as well as missions here. But the important thing that we learned today is that we can fly. That's why you went to university. Anyway, folks, I'll catch you all next time. See you then. Bye-bye.